Learn English naturally, just by watching.
Let's improve your English together, one real-life video at a time.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to English with me. I'm Jacob.
And I'm Olivia. We're so happy you're here today.
How are you feeling today, Olivia?
I'm feeling great. I'm excited about today's lesson. How about you?
Me too. Today we have a really useful topic for you.
Yes, today we're talking about the word like.
The word like. It's a small word, but it's everywhere in English.
That's right. English speakers use like all the time. All the time.
And it can be confusing because like has many different meanings.
Don't worry. We're going to make it simple for you.
By the end of this podcast, you'll understand how to use like in real conversations.
Before we start, if you're enjoying this podcast, please hit that subscribe button.
Yes, and give us a like. See what I did there? Give us a like if you like this content.
Nice one, Jacob. Okay, let's get started.
So, let's talk about the first way to use like.
The most common meaning of like is for similarity. That means when two things are similar or the same.
Exactly. We use like to compare things. For example, she looks like her sister.
Let me say that again slowly. She looks like her sister.
This means the two people are similar. They look similar.
Here's another example. This tastes like chocolate.
This tastes like chocolate. Maybe you're eating something and it has a chocolate flavor.
Let's practice together. Listen and repeat after me. She looks like her sister.
Good job.
Now this one. This tastes like chocolate.
Excellent.
Jacob, can you give us a real-life example?
Sure. Yesterday, I tried a new coffee. I told my friend, "This coffee tastes like caramel."
Oh, that sounds delicious.
It was, so I used like to compare the coffee flavor to caramel.
Perfect example. Here's another one from my life. My neighbor has a dog. I said to her, "Your dog looks like a teddy bear."
That's so cute. So the dog is similar to a teddy bear.
Exactly. Let's give our listeners more examples.
Okay. He speaks like a native English speaker.
He speaks like a native English speaker. That's a great compliment.
Yes, it means his English is very good, similar to a native speaker.
Another one. It sounds like rain outside.
It sounds like rain outside. Maybe you hear water falling, so it sounds similar to rain.
Let's practice those two. Listen and repeat. He speaks like a native English speaker.
Great work.
And this one. It sounds like rain outside.
You're doing amazing.
So remember, when you want to compare two things, use like.
It's easy. Just think A is similar to B. Then say A is like B.
Perfect explanation, Jacob.
Now, let's talk about the second way to use like.
This is when we talk about things we enjoy or prefer.
Right. We use like to talk about our preferences. For example, I like coffee.
I like coffee. This is simple. It means coffee makes you happy. You enjoy coffee.
Here's another. She likes reading books.
She likes reading books. Reading books is her hobby. She enjoys it.
Let's practice. Repeat after Olivia. I like coffee.
Wonderful.
Now this one. She likes reading books.
Excellent.
Olivia, what do you like?
Oh, I like many things. I like pizza. I like dancing. I like sunny days.
Those are all great things.
What about you, Jacob?
I like playing guitar, I like cooking, and I really like chocolate ice cream.
Chocolate ice cream is the best.
Now, here's something important. We can also use don't like for things we don't enjoy.
Good point. For example, I don't like cold weather.
I don't like cold weather. Cold weather makes me uncomfortable, so I don't enjoy it.
Another example, he doesn't like waking up early.
He doesn't like waking up early. Many people feel this way.
Including me, I really don't like waking up early.
Let's practice the negative form. Repeat after me. I don't like cold weather.
Nice.
And this one, he doesn't like waking up early.
Perfect.
So now you can talk about things you enjoy and things you don't enjoy.
That's right. I like for things you enjoy. I don't like for things you don't enjoy.
Simple and useful.
Okay, now let's learn another important use of like.
This one is would like. We use would like to be polite.
Yes, would like is more polite and formal than just want.
For example, in a restaurant, you say, I would like a cup of tea, please.
I would like a cup of tea, please. This sounds polite and respectful.
If you just say, I want tea, it's not wrong, but it sounds less polite.
Right. Would like is softer and nicer.
Let's practice. Repeat after Olivia. I would like a cup of tea, please.
Great job.
Here's another example. I would like to make a reservation.
I would like to make a reservation. Maybe you're calling a restaurant.
Exactly. Let's practice that one. I would like to make a reservation.
Wonderful.
Now, in real conversation, people often shorten would like to I'd like.
That's true. I'd like is very common. It's faster and still polite.
For example, I'd like a coffee, please.
I'd like a coffee, please. Same meaning, just shorter.
Let's practice the short form. I'd like a coffee, please.
Excellent.
Olivia, can you give us a real example from your life?
Sure. Last week, I was at a cafe. I said to the waiter, I'd like a cappuccino and a croissant, please.
Perfect. That's exactly how we use it.
The waiter smiled and said, of course. Very polite interaction.
Here's another common situation. At a store, you might say, I'd like to return this item, please.
I'd like to return this item, please. Very polite and clear.
Let's practice that. I'd like to return this item, please.
Perfect.
So remember, use would like or I'd like when you want to be polite.
It's great for restaurants, shops, hotels, and formal situations.
Okay, here's something interesting. Sometimes English speakers use like as a filler word.
A filler word is a word we use when we're thinking or when we pause.
Right. It doesn't really have a meaning, it's just there.
For example, it was like really amazing.
It was like really amazing. The word like here doesn't add meaning.
We're just using it while we talk. It's very casual and informal.
You'll hear this a lot in casual conversations, especially with young people.
Another example, I was like so surprised.
I was like so surprised. Again, like is just a filler.
Now, here's some advice. You don't need to use like as a filler when you speak.
That's right. It's okay to understand it when you hear it, but you don't have to copy it.
Exactly. Native speakers sometimes use it too much, and it can sound unprofessional.
But it's good to know because you'll hear it in movies, TV shows, and real conversations.
Let me give you an example. Yesterday, my friend said, the movie was like 3 hours long.
Yeah, that's very natural in casual speech.
So just be aware that you might hear like used this way.
But focus on the other meanings we talked about today. Those are more important.
Absolutely.
Okay, let's review everything with some real dialogues.
Great idea. We'll act out short conversations and you can hear how like sounds in context.
Let's start with like for similarity. Olivia, I'll be a customer and you're a friend.
Okay.
Hey, I tried that new bakery. Their bread tastes like my grandmother's bread.
Oh, really? I love homemade bread. I need to try it.
See? I used like to compare the bread to my grandmother's bread.
Perfect example. Now let's do like for preferences. Jacob, I'll start.
Go ahead.
What do you like to do on weekends?
I like going to the park. I also like meeting friends for coffee. What about you?
I like staying home and watching movies.
Great. We both used like to talk about our hobbies and preferences.
Now let's practice would like. I'll be a waiter. Jacob, you're the customer.
Okay. Excuse me, I'd like to order, please.
Of course. What would you like?
I'd like the chicken sandwich and a lemonade, please.
Great choice. Coming right up.
That was a perfect restaurant conversation.
Yes, and we used would like to be polite.
Now, let's hear an example with like as a filler word.
Okay. Did you see the concert last night?
Yeah, it was like the best concert ever. The band was like incredible.
There you go. Casual speech with filler like.
Remember, you don't have to use it that way, but now you understand it.
Wow, we covered so much today.
We really did. Let's do a quick recap of the 4 main ways to use like.
Number 1, like for similarity. Example, she looks like her mother.
Number 2, like for preferences. Example, I like chocolate.
Number 3, would like for polite requests. Example, I'd like a coffee, please.
And number 4, like as a filler word in casual speech. Example, it was like amazing.
You've learned so much today. Give yourself a pat on the back.
Seriously, you're doing great. Learning English takes time, but you're making real progress.
Every time you listen to this podcast, you're improving. We're proud of you.
Now, we want to hear from you.
Yes, here's our community question for today. Tell us, what's something you really like? It can be a food, a hobby, a place, anything.
Share your answer in the comments. We love reading your responses.
And use the word like when you answer. For example, I like playing soccer.
We can't wait to hear from you.
Thank you so much for listening to Real Conversations podcast. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that like button.
Practice using like this week in your conversations.
You've got this. Keep learning, keep practicing, and keep smiling.
See you in the next episode.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.